Hello, happy Friday. My name is Abby Brown, and you may remember that. Sorry for my dogs. Goodness. You may remember that last April, um, myself and Brianna Berry came on and told you about a business that we've started called Fun Farmers Academy. And I just wanted to kind of show you what I'm doing today and give you a little bit of an update. So, first of all, why did we do this? Well, we have been hosting an event called Fun Farmers Academy for about 8 years now and have had great success with it. We are able to raise money to support our chapter's program of activities, which is awesome. But more than that, we've been able to use it to grow our program. So I came to the school about 8 years ago, and when I did, I was just a single teacher there. Just it was a single teacher department. It was a great program that I was coming into, but I really needed a way to make some money and a way to make sure that I was securing this as a viable program within our community. And so I started this, and it has just been a great way to get kids bought into the program from a really young age. We did not have a middle school program at the time. So we didn't really have a feeder program, and this has been so awesome. Like the kids in our community, they know who we are, I think, and I hope they do anyway. And I can see that because our program has grown from just a single teacher department to now we have two teachers at our school, and we are adding a middle school program now. And that has all been pretty quickly throughout the course of this time. And I feel like a lot of it is attributed to the fact that we're able to really get those kids bought in as young kids through this program. So, why do we start it as a business? Well, for years and years, people would ask me about what we did and ask for our materials, and I would be happy to share them with whoever asked. And I would send them all of my documents and stuff and give them a word of wisdom from, how to get started and give them some advice about how to get started, tell them whatever I could. And some of them were successful with that, but really it became pretty obvious pretty quickly that what I was able to give them at that time was just not enough to really get them started. And so I was started thinking about what could we do really to actually give people what they need and the amount of help that they needed to really do this and help other FFA chapters be successful with it. And what we really felt like we needed is to polish it a little bit, to make it a lot more detailed, make things that would kind of put it into people's hands in a format that would allow them to pick it up and run with it. Kind of similar to what we were seeing people use for like Vacation Bible School or something like that. Material so that when they get it, it is able to be put into action instead of just something that they're like, oh, well, this would be really cool, but it's going to take too much work for me. We don't want that. We want something that we can put into people's hands and it's usable and it makes it easy for them. So, in order to do that, we needed to take some time and money and invest into making it a better product. And so, in order to do that, we kind of had to make it into a business so that we were able to really invest the time and money that it took to make it a good product for people. So anyway, that's why we did that. And if you look on your screen, you're looking at a document that's available online for you that kind of leads you through what to do if you want to plan a kids camp. And what I'm working on today that I want to show you, because if you're like me, if I'm going to invest money into something, I don't want to do that blindly. I want to see what it is that I'm getting. And I want to know that the person that I'm buying from, you know, I would just want to see what they're doing, what they're working on, so that I can know what I'm purchasing. So that's why I'm showing you this today, so that you can at least have a little glimpse into what it looks like, what you would get, and how it works. So up on the screen it says make a master schedule. That's a really important thing to do. It does take a lot of time. It has gotten years and years of improvement from us as we worked through some different things that we think has kind of made it better now. things are always improving, but for sure we think it works a lot better now than it did in the beginning. And so we want to show you that. So right here on your screen is a file that is, first of all, I just want to tell you this, what you're seeing today is not exactly what you would get. This is our rough draft. It has not been polished. It is not final. But it does kind of give you a glimpse into what I'm looking at as I'm working towards what you would get. A really important component of Fun Farmers Academy is the fact that you want to get a kid in and get them to come and attend your event the first year, but really the big win is when that kid comes back the next year and the next and the next and then signs up for your program. But in order to make that happen, you've got to make sure that every year you have new, fresh activities. And so what we work on doing is every summer we'll revamp this for the following year and switch out all your activities and switch up your lessons so that you have new stuff so that when a kid comes back that second year, they're still just as excited about what they're doing, and it's not stuff that they've seen before. So, so therein lies what I'm doing today. So here's how the schedule works. Just like I said, it's a rough draft, but it will show you how it works. This is going to be a front and back document that will be the schedule for the whole 4 days. You can print them front and back, laminate it, give it to every one of your leaders, and they can keep that throughout the 4 days and know where to be each day. Now, I used to do like a page for each day, which was fine, but the problem is that it was hard to keep up with for kids and then hard to know like what day you're on and where it's at, and it's just a lot of paper. So I print this for it's one front and back sheet for the whole week, and then they can keep up with it. And it is, it just seems to work really well. So across the top, you see colors and numbers. That's the grade level and the color of the bandana that that group wears. So for instance, the kindergarten group wears white bandanas and their 2 leaders are Kelly and Emily. And if you look down this little row here, it tells you what time they will be in what place. Now, this schedule for them is the same every day. So every day the kindergarten group will start out at 8:30 with the entire group in the courtyard, but then every day at 8:45 they'll go to the classroom. Every day at 9:30 they'll go to the courtyard, and you can see the rest of it. So they do that same routine every day. What changes is who is in that location to teach them something and what are they teaching them. So on the back, you can cross-reference that with the activities chart that shows them on each day what will they be doing in each location. So for example, and you can see that these are just some of the things that we've done, and again I'm updating this, but it'll give you an idea. So like I said, going back, let's say this is our schedule again. Let's say that I was Kelly and I'm a leader for the kindergartners, so the white bandana group, and it's 8:45 and I'm going to the classroom. I might want to know what's going on there, who I'm looking for. So on the back, I could flip over to the activities chart template, and let's say it's Tuesday. Again, I'm going to the classroom. You can see highlighted here that what I now know is that I'm looking for Andrew and Blake, and they'll be doing an activity called seed dispersal, design your own seed and test it. Okay, so I'm going there, I'm looking for Andrew and Blake, I'm good to go. Now let's say that I'm Andrew or Blake, and I get there on Tuesday and I'm like, where do I go? What am I going to do? I can look on this side here and I can see, okay, it's Tuesday, my name's here, I'm going to be in the classroom. So I'm doing seed dispersal. My next question, because Andrew and Blake have been trained at this point, right, to do this activity. But if you realize this, Andrew and Blake the next day are doing paper boats. Andrew and Blake the next day are doing the Great Paper Boat Race, and then Critters in the Creek. So they've been trained on a lot of different things. They may need a reminder about what to do on that day. So Andrew and Blake on Tuesday can get there, and they have, and for every day for each group, they will have a set of instructions. This is an example here for this one. That tells them what materials they need, the instructions to it, has links about where to go. It shows them what poster to get if they're going to get a poster. It tells them what to talk about. If there's things that, and this is, longer than that, so you can see it's longer, but, and the QR code is for the link they're going to pull up, which makes it really easy if they're on the phone or whatever. Like, there's all kinds of stuff here so that even though they've been trained, if they forgot what to do, it's all in the instructions. And what I like to do is print those and laminate them for them so that they can take them with them. There's other ways to do that. You could print them all and bind them together, give them to all the kids, however you want to do that. But this is there so that, they're kids. They're going to forget what to do. They need like a little lesson plan, kind of like we do sometimes. So that is there. Now, you might notice that this is something that you can do. This schedule here is doable. You can create your own. You can run with this, and it's awesome. But it does take a good bit of time sitting there to do this, and then every year you need to update it, right? So if you're looking at this and you're like, hey, I think I can do this, then maybe this gives you enough kind of guidance to get started. And I'm super excited to see this spread, so I really hope that people will start doing it. If you're looking at this and you're like, wow, I can totally do this, but I really just don't want to put the time into making it, then that's where we can help you. And we really would like to help you, because we can do all of this for you and then share it with you and give you the guidance that you need. It's just a piece of it. But this gives you an idea of the type of thing that we are creating for you. Of course, again, this is the rough draft, so it's going to be a lot more polished. It's going to be prettier for you and more completed, but I'm just working on it right now and just wanted to give you an idea. But if you are interested in this, if you think this is something that you'd love to do, please contact us and let us know how we can help you get you started. We made over $6,000 this year off of this fundraiser, which you know how impactful that can be for an FFA chapter, just like I do. It's a big deal. So we really would love to see people use it and get that kind of success from it, just like we have. Specifically though, we are looking for some people to partner with us so that we can have some feedback for us to use to improve this. So what we're looking for is one FFA chapter from every state to agree to partner with us and give us feedback to implement this, and then give us feedback on how it could be improved. And what we're willing to do in order to bring those people on board is the regular price for this is $400 to get the whole package from us: social media, all the forms that you need, all of the files that you need, all the videos that you need, all of that stuff. The regular price is $400, but what we're really wanting to do is find the first person from every state to contact us and let us know that they want to be our partners on this. We will give you the whole package for $100. And as long as you agree to implement it and give us feedback so that we can improve, that would be awesome for us to partner with you, and we were willing to give you that deal on that. So if at this point we don't have any of those people committed yet, because we're starting the new year, it's fresh, it's new, working on our new package for everybody to start the school year with. So if you see this and you're like, wow, I'm from whatever state, I wonder if she has somebody yet, send me a message and I will let you know. And we are looking forward to working with all of these new people and getting this out into the hands of all the people across the nation. So anyway, contact me. We look forward to hearing from you. If you think that this will be helpful for you and you want more information, send us a message. We would love to work with you. So y'all have a good Friday, and we will talk to you later.